Good morning, good morning, beautiful people of God. Thank you all for joining Meditative Friday morning with Mount Zion Cathedral City. Thank you all for joining us. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I am surely going to rejoice and be glad in it. This is another great, wonderful day, a new day filled with new opportunities, new doors opening for us. This is a great day. Hey, go ahead and tag your friends and send this to all of your friends that need to hear a good word. Please love and share. Go ahead and drop a hello, a heart, a like, a care in that timeline for me. Let me know that you're there. I truly appreciate it. Okay, if you've been with us for this month, you will know that our word for this month has been the word prosper. Prosper. And in this scripture that we're about to read, prosper represents doing well, to be better. That's what it represents. So the scripture is Deuteronomy 5:33, the NIV version, which states, "Walk in obedience to all that the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and prosper and prolong your days in the land that you will possess." I'll read that once more. Walk in obedience to all that the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and prosper and prolong your days in the land that you will possess. That is our scripture for today. Prior to this scripture, Moses was talking to the people of Israel, and he was reminding them about the covenant that God made with them, and he also reminded them of where he brought them from, and he gave them a set of instructions, a set of commandments, which were the 10 Commandments. That's what he was doing previously before this scripture. So, what I started to think about as I was reading that scripture, I started thinking about one of the roles that God has played in my life. And the role is Father. He's played that role in all of our lives, Father. So, if you were fortunate to have experienced a father or a father figure at any point in your life, you understand how important and impactful that role can play. What does a father's role entail? Let's think about father's characteristics: to love, support, give guidance, to lead, protect, and to be present. To be present. That's just to name a few. I'm sure you could think of many more. So think about different instances in your life where God showed up for you in this way. Support when you needed support, guidance when you needed guidance, love when you needed love, direction when you needed direction, when you were lost and confused and didn't know which way to go. He always sent you help. So God's instruction, it says, walking in obedience, following God's instructions, you may live, prosper, and prolong or extend your time. That sounds to me like a win. Following God's instructions, I'm going to live, prosper, and prolong my days. That's a win. Do you remember what happened when you listened to wise counsel and actually did what that person told you to do, and actually saw how it unfolded? And then the times where you decided you're not listening to anybody and you're going to do it your own way and do what you want to do, those outcomes were different, right? They were different. Having someone speak into your life is a gift in itself, whether it's a parent, a friend, a mentor. These relationships have great purpose. They are those little nudges that sometimes we need to help us navigate this thing. Walking in obedience has benefits. It does. It helps you avoid learning some things the hard way. There are some lessons that you don't want to learn the hard way. Now we're going to have to go through something, because even as Christians, we're not immune to what happens in life. But there are some things that we can avoid when we're obedient. Um, Either way, um, when we heed instructions, if we don't heed instructions, life tends to teach us the lesson. So when we don't listen, life will teach it. So today, you have a choice. You get to choose for yourself how you want to live. This is your life. How do you want to live? Follow instructions and reap the benefits. Don't follow instructions and let life teach you. So I choose today to follow instructions and walk in obedience. What's your choice? Our declaration for today is, my life is prosperous because I choose to walk in obedience. Go ahead and put your name there, um, and say it to yourself. My life, Venitria's life, is prosperous because I choose to walk in obedience. My life is prosperous because I choose to walk in obedience. Repeat that scripture and declaration 10 times today, or however many times you need to repeat it so it gets in you. My life is prosperous because I choose to walk in obedience. Thank you all for joining Mount Zion today for the meditative word. I hope you have an absolutely amazing Friday and have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us.